So we have an update to the one and done trade that we do using the ERE framework, and that is with using limit orders instead of market orders. And I'm doing this on ES and micro MES. Basically, what you want to do is wait for the 10:30 45-minute zone to appear, and if we're above the 350 and price and we're pushing up right here, all we want to do is going to get this simple. Look, I'll turn off the 350 algo one. Which one is that? It's just this guy. Yep. All we're going to do is, as soon as price breaks away and we get our zone and we are bullish, and we can tell we're bullish because we're above the 350 and our super smooth is going up and the 45-minute zone is pushing up, we just want to put a limit order right there, a stop order right there, and we just want to target a 2-to-1. And there's your trade. Comes in, taps it, and goes. If you are still doing market orders, you can look at volume and tell that this is going to reverse. So pushing down, volume is selling, but it's not going down. See these right here, big old selling bars, and price rejects. Now, you can use an indicator, like a sessions indicator, to back test easier. That's what I do. And you can go into, I like to use Lex Algo session indicator, or you can use the Orbex tool that we have, whatever you want to do. But this is pretty good here. That's too much yellow, so I'm gonna change that to like a red or something, and then that'll stand out a little more. Now, if you want to go back and back test, now this was Thursday, this was Thanksgiving. I'm not even gonna look at that, but here is let's see what day this is. This was Wednesday. Wednesday was kind of funny, but price did break up, break down, and stay above the 350 zone. So the 350 zone is your main bias, right? And then here we are. Here's our 1030 end cap. Price breaks away. What do? We come in and we put a limit order on it. And we put our stop loss there, and then we take profit to 2-to-1. Now, if we were fast enough, these are 1-minute candles. This may have been triggered. Who knows? I don't, that's 1031, 1031, 2233. I don't know if you're going to be that fast, but it definitely triggers down here. You do get into the trade and it does win. And then we'll go to the previous day here. Where are you at? Okay. And then what are we looking at? Well, we're above the 350 zone, right? So we are bullish, and our 1030 is way down here. I don't know if I would enter that, because the literal zone is below 350. And if we drop below 350, I wouldn't want to be getting into the trade, because that would invalidate the rule set of not entering when you're inside the zone and not buying when you're below it. And so we probably would just miss out on this day, and that's okay. And let's go to the previous day here. And which day? This is Monday. So again, we get a breakout, and then, yep, it's a no trade. It never comes back down and retests. And that's fine. We have breakout strategies. This is just the one and done. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's okay. Now we're going to go into the Friday. And what are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at the open, and this is the 1030 end cap right here. So we're going to have to click replay to be able to see it, because price has already blown through it. And so we'll come over here and we'll be able to see the actual zone that's generated. There it is. So we break down. We're below the 350 zone. See that? We're below. We get our 1030 end cap creation, and we are below it. Now, this breaks down. So what do? Well, we're bearish. We're coming. We broke down. We set a limit order on our zone right there, and we go for a 2-to-1. There it goes. It wins. Okay. Now let's go to the next day. Where are you at? There we are. And this is a day where this is probably a loser. Well, let's find out real quick. So we're going to have to go and replay and set it back here so you can see the exact zone. So what are we looking at here? We're above the 350, so we're bullish. Oh, wait. Yeah, I didn't go far. Well, that might be okay. Hold on. Let's see. And we break out. 350 zones created. We set our limit order right here. Put our stop right there, and see if we can get to a 2-to-1. Holy crap, this actually wins. See, that's not bad. And let's move on to the But I mean, you'd have to be pretty fast on the creation. Well, not really. I mean, you literally are sitting here at waiting for 10:30 to come. And if all conditions are met at 10:30, literally, you put the limit order in and you set up your trade instantly because sometimes it'll come down the next 1 or 2 minutes and wick that zone and reject. And that's perfect because you want these fast wins, right? We don't want to be staring at the chart. So let's look at this day here. This day is kind of wild and crazy. Um, I mean, if you're going to follow the rules, this would be a loser, but me personally would not enter this trade. And the reason why is this is blown straight out of US Open, just straight up and sweeping all this liquidity here. Just understanding liquidity, I already know this is going to be a full-on drop, right? I would be looking for a mean reversion trade when I see something like this, but if you're following the strategy rules, this would end up in a loss. That's okay. We're going to have losers. Now, here is the next day. We get our break down. We're below 350. We're below everything. So let's go into our 1030 end cap creation. Okay, there it is. And you would have to be lickety split on this one, but we get a breakaway from it. And we would put in our order here. At some point, we would get filled if you just, if you're putting your new order. And let's see if it actually wins. I don't remember how far price went down before I put the thing. Yeah, that definitely wins. So that's a decent trade. And it didn't take very long, about 30 minutes. Okay, let's go to the previous day right here, and we're going to check this out. So prices went above but broke back down below before 1030, so that's fine. Now we're below the 350 zone, we're below 45 zone, so we're going to be looking for shorts at this point here, and we're going to be waiting for our end cap to create at 1030 because we're using 45. Now you can use the 30 and the 15 like we do. I'm just back testing this with the 45. Sometimes they reject the 30 or the 15. Really up to you which you want to use. Now we're going to come up since we broke away and we're going to put our trade there and we're going to set it as a limit order and see what happens. And there's the trigger and there's the win. So I'm just showing you guys that if you can go back and back test this as long as you want. That zone, now sometimes it's going to be the 30 zone. Like if I change this, so I have all three on my chart, but then you're going to have to sit here and stare at it, right? You're going to have to look at every 15 minutes, basically. Does it reject? So now this is turned into the 30 zone. Well, that one doesn't even reject. I'm really noticing that the 45 rejects the most, but you can still watch the 30, 45, and the 15, like do with the original setup. I'm just showing this with the 45 just as an example of how to actually get into these trades. If you were fast on this one, and that's what I mean by like, you have to be watching this at 1030 when that zone creates and sets your order, right? You would get triggered on this one here. So this one does win. Now let's look at it. We're below the 350. We're below everything. We're bearish, right? So we come into 1030. You might end up having to market order this one. I would market order it if I missed the limit order on this. Okay, so there's the 1030s created. I would go ahead and set up my limit order. Now I use an order entry tool on NinjaTrader that automates this and automates my position sizing. So it's pretty quick. I can get it done in about 5 seconds. So I just literally draw a line here and click the button, and it's going to enter when it triggers and put my stop there. My position size is going to be based on my risk that I want to risk, and then it will automatically put my take profit down. So it's very fast. So let's look at this one over here. This one, does it enter into the trade? Yes, but this one, that's the 1030 end cap right there. This one actually you would lose because it wicked up and came down, came up and hit the stop loss before it dropped again. And that's just going to happen. You're not going to win every single trade, right? Now let's see right here. So we're bearish on this. We're below the 350, so we're looking for bears or shorts. And here's 1029 right here. And let's look for our end cap right at 1030. One more minute. there it is right there. So what would we do? Well, if we're following the rules, we're going to put our stop on the end cap, and we're going to, or I mean, our entry on the end cap. We're going to target a 2-to-1, right? And let's see. Boom. And that is the win right there. Does it actually win? Yes, it does. So we're triggered right here and we get our take profit right there. So if you have any questions, come into our Discord. The link for our Discord is in our description. There is a free trial to use this indicator. You can check it out. You can back test with it, do what you want with it. And if you have any questions, just let us know in the Discord.